morning, friends, and welcome to another episode of What's Cooking. My name is Lissa. I am the soap chef here on this channel where we make all things with a rather good lather. I'm in bath bomb land today, so I figured I might as well bring you guys along on the journey just to show you a couple of the different molds that we're going to be using today. I got a bunch of molds in last week and I have a bunch more coming next week. A combination of 3D bath bomb molds as well as vacuum molds. One of the vacuum molds I just got in the other day was from Jody Hansen Studios, and this is a mug of beer, which is really cool. I've already demoed this off camera. Works really well, releases really well, and produces a wonderfully just a wonderful looking bath bomb. And this is for part of my Boozy Bubble collection, not just soap. I also got in, I gotta put these back together because like I said, I am just in bath bomb land today. So I got a 3D mold from Cada. This is a champagne glass. I already demoed that off camera. I also got a wine glass 3D mold from Cada. I did that demo off camera as well. What did I get in yesterday? Yesterday I got in a beautiful bathtub mold from ChunkaDust, which we're going to be doing today together. Never used this, never demoed this. I gave it a nice quick rinse and wash to make sure it's clean for our purposes today. What else am I going to be doing? I'm also going to be filling some of these beautiful little green pumpkins with some bath bomb mix. I'm going to be filling some of these little small shot glasses with a skeleton hand with some bath bomb mix, and then I will bubble frost that and stick a straw in that later. I'm also going to be making some fall leaves. These are from the Maker Shop. These are all, I got these last season from the Maker Shop. These are all 3D molds, very nice. And we're also going to be doing a bat and a ghost and a pumpkin. All of these are also from the Maker Shop, 3D molds. I have a small little skeleton. I've already made a bunch of those. You guys have seen me make these before. Really cute 3D. That is also from the Maker Shop. And we're going to be doing the spider from Cada. So lots of spooky, ghouly things going on. I've got bubble frosting, I've got spiders and bats and ghosts, oh my, that I need to be putting on top of a lot of this stuff when I make the bubble frosting, which is not going to happen until probably Wednesday, because tomorrow I have my farmer's market again. We just got done with a 3-day weekend. We had 3 separate events on Friday and Saturday and Sunday. We did very well at all of the events. Well, we did very well at 2 of the events. The other event, not so much, and we probably won't be attending that one again. We've done 2 events there, no, 3 events there now. 2 out of 3 were not good, so we're not going to do the 4th one. At any rate, I can tell you this, my mermaid tails sold out. My rainbow bath bombs, the rainbow cloud, those sold out. I'm almost completely out of my indent molds with the bubble frosting and the toy on the top. Those are almost completely out. They just wiped me out. My bubble frosting, my bubble bars, my bubble pops, my bubble scoops, pretty much wiped out. So this is a very busy week. I have another 2 events coming up this coming week. We have a Saturday event and then a different event on Sunday. So this is the time of year, you guys, really busy. I haven't been putting out a lot of videos lately, and that's the reason why. But we're going to get right to this today. I have everything all mixed as I normally do when I'm going to be doing the demos. Now I am going to color this. I'm not doing the paint your owns yet. That's going to come later on today. P.S. That's another one. I'm completely wiped out of paint your own bath bomb kits. The kids go berserk over the bath bombs, and I'm just about out of everything. So I need to replenish big time. So this batch is going to be colored, and we're going to be scenting that with the pumpkin spice because it's that time of the year. I don't particularly care for that scent, but everybody else loves it, looks forward to it, asks for it. So that's what we're going to do today. I have my small little dust mask around my neck right now, and that's what I use when I am measuring and sifting all of my powders. But now we're going to change over to my gas mask because we're getting ready to start mixing everything. So I want to make sure that I'm protected and that I'm not breathing in these fine powders. So I'm going to put this on, and then I'm going to have to shout a little bit, as I do in previous video. You guys know the drill by now. I can't speak today, by the way. I'm completely and thoroughly exhausted beyond words. I'm wiped out. Needless to say, we have to trudge on. All right, here we go.
All right, that took a little bit of doing, you guys. I'm sorry. All right, we're going to get right to things here. Like I said, I've got everything all mixed up and ready to go. You guys know the drill. I've said this before in many of my videos. You guys know how it goes. What I did today is I took my colorant and I mixed it in with my liquid portion, because there's enough water in the witch hazel to mix my water-soluble FDC dye. So that usually mixes really well with my polysorbate 80 and my fragrance, along with my bomb spray. So that's what I have in here. And we're going to add that right to the pool in just a minute. Just give it a little bit of a stir. I'm using FD&C yellow number 5, which is actually orange when it comes out. That's why I have it marked there, orange. Because it's not yellow, it's orange. All right, into the pool. Try to get every last little drop of this color on the fragrance. I don't do a heavy-handed on the pumpkin spice because it's a pumpkin spice, and I don't really want it to be a lot, you know. All right, let's give it a mix. By the way, once I get done doing the bathtub, I have little skeletons that I'm going to be putting bubble frosting, and the skeletons are going to go in there, so that's going to look really cute. All right, next thing into the pool is our melted shea butter and cocoa butter. Give it a mix. All right, the last thing we're going to add is our citric acid. Now, as you can see, I went really light-handed on the dye, because with water-soluble dyes, you have to do a little bit lighter than you normally would, like with lakes or micas. So I did go a little bit lighter. I only used I used a full teaspoon. As you can see, it's kind of yellowish orange. So it's not the orange that I was looking for, but that's okay. We're going to add our citric acid. So I'm going to add a little bit more of the colorant, you guys, just because I'm not liking how yellow this is. And like I just said, you can see it says yellow, but it always comes out orange, you know what I mean? And this is orange. It's really, really light, which looks more like yellow, but it is orange. But I'm not liking it, so I'm going to add more. Normally, I would go ahead and try to disperse this into some type of more liquid. But since I've already measured everything and mixed everything, and I also have the citric acid in there already, I'm not going to disperse that into any liquid. I'm just going to add it dry right here to the mix. There, that's better. Now it's turning more orange. It's just something you have to be careful with blue number 1 and your yellows. Less is more with those two colorants. I'm going to take off my gas mask and switch it for my N95, which is hanging around my neck.
All right, so I got the gas mask off. I've got the N95 on. Let me just go give my beaters a rinse. All right, let's get in here with our hands and mix this a little bit better. This is orange now. Before it wasn't. It was too yellow for my taste. And the pumpkin spice is very present. I mean, I can smell it, even though I went a little lighter handed because it's a spicier one. I mean, I can smell it, and it's just not my thing, you know what I mean? Like, pumpkin spice is not my jam. I don't really care for it, but everybody else loves it. So we give the people what the people want, right? I've said that so many times before. Now again, once we start molding, you guys, I've used all the other molds that I showed you guys on camera. I've already tested them all before. And if I haven't, you know, just done the one bath bomb with the test, I've done many, many, many with some of the other molds. So I know, you know, what to expect out of those. However, I have not done this bathtub. I'm hoping it's not going to be a disaster. I did watch the video from Heather over at ChunkaDust. So we have the 3 parts, right? This is the bathtub mold. 3 parts. So you got your 2 end cups, and then you've got your cylinder. Okay, so according to the video, Heather puts hers like this first, and that's what she fills up first. So we're going to do that. And she says to poke it down inside, on the sides rather, with your fingers. Poke it down in there. So that's what we're doing. And then just fill in the top there. Alright, now we're going to use our top cap. Now I may have overfilled this. I'm not sure. We're going to find out together. We're going to push like we always do with all of our 3D molds. Give it a turn. Okay, get our handy dandy little spoon. Okay, now, in the video, I believe she takes this one off first. The bottom small thin cup, I think she takes that one off first. Alright, that's not coming off. Alright, let's try it again. Okay, now I'm not loving how that looks down inside of there. To me, that looks like that's going to crack and break. So I'm not sure really what I did wrong there. But I'm going to push this out because I don't like it. Because I know that that's going to break. I don't know, this is weird. Yeah, see that? See all the cracks? Alright, so we're just going to crumble that up and we're going to start over. I don't know what it is I did wrong. There's a learning curve to every one of these, you guys. You know, the 3D molds, you know, it's a little tricky. Yeah, I can't live with that. See that? So I don't know, you guys. I think I'm going to just continue off camera because I'm having so many problems with this particular mold. And I will reach out to Heather and ask her for any tips, tricks, suggestions. As I said, I have watched her video completely twice. So I'm doing something wrong. You know, I don't know what that is because I'm doing exactly how she said to do it in the video. So I don't really know why this is not working out, but I've got to move on. So let's get rid of that. Let's see, what else are we going to do today? Let's just pack one of these tiny little things. No big deal, you guys. These are small little shot glasses. I got them at the Dollar Tree. Not a big deal. It's basically just filling them. We're leaving them in here. I mean, you could really, if you wanted to take them out of the glass, you could. But the glass is part of the fun because it's got that hand on there, you know. So that's completely packed in there now. If I wanted to take it out, I could, but you see that really cool skeleton hand. I mean, I could just dump that out. Come on. Why am I having such issues today? But it does you no good, you know what I mean? All you're going to have is just like this little bullet looking thing. Now I could turn that upside down later and put my frosting on there and do all the cool things. However, that kind of defeats the point. I want them in the glass, and then I'm going to put the bubble frosting on the top of the glass and put the straw in there. Stick a little spider in it too. That's it. Just fill up your mold, push it in there. Alright, we're going to stick that down there. We're going to do the same thing with this little green pumpkin. Just going to shove our mix in. And that's going to stay in there. These are like, it's no different than doing the cauldrons, you guys. The little cauldrons, and then you guys put the green fluorescent bubble frosting on the top. There's no difference. These are the same type of little teeny hollow baskets, bowls, whatever you want to call them. Alright, so there we go. We've got our bath bomb mix scented in pumpkin spice inside of our green fluorescent pumpkin basket. We're going to put our bubble frosting on the top, and we're going to put some spiders or ghosts or bats or whatever it is we're going to do. Don't really know yet. Alright, let's move on. Let's do a purple ghost. I mean, an orange ghost. Why not? Who cares? Who cares what color it is? It's fun, 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 fun. Look how cute, though. Woohoo! This is from the Maker Shop. I'm just very messy when I'm doing these because I get them done so quickly. I just throw and go, throw and go, throw and go. A little tap. One thing I like about the Maker Shop is they will label their 3D molds with bottom and top so that I don't have to etch anything into there. Cardboard, flip it over. Sometimes I mess up the little eyeballs there, but with one small little tap of my finger, that's fixed. Isn't that cute? Look how cute that is. How can you beat it? Alright, so there's the ghost. Let's do the bat. He's tiny. He even has fangs. It's very, very, very humid today in the facility. I have both of the dehumidifiers running, and it's still reading 48% humidity here today in the facility. Normally, I wouldn't even try to do the bath bombs with humidity that high, but I really have to. Tomorrow, I'm not even going to be around because I've got the farmer's market, so that's an entire day of lost production, which then only leaves me with Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, because then Saturday and Sunday we have more events to do. Hold on, you guys, let me get a little small little cardboard. This bat is so cute. Look at him with his little fangs. Adorable. My gosh, how adorable. So if you guys were or are, like I have been lately anyways, with just kind of sticking to one supplier for your 3D molds, I encourage you to branch out broaden your horizons, open your mind, try other suppliers, because I'm telling you, there are some really good suppliers. There's not just one monopoly on 3D molds, you guys. There's a lot of companies out there. Some are better than others. But I can tell you that ChunkaDust is fabulous. The Maker Shop, really, I love the Maker Shop. Their molds are so thick and so tough. And by the way, I don't fill these up a whole lot, and I do it really, really loosely, because this is going to make a thick bath bomb. So you guys don't even have to fill it up that much if you don't want to. But anyways, I really like the Maker Shop. Their molds are really, really thick, really durable, well made. Never had a problem with them. They don't, so far, they have never unraveled on me. I've just never had any problems. So they're really excellent. And then I already mentioned ChunkaDust, and they've got some really unique ones. I love them. Inedible soaps, that's another one. They have really great molds. And also look into your vacuum molds, you guys, your vacuum form molds. Okay, so Jody Hansen Studio, she's a good one, even though I've had a couple of problems with some of her molds. Not all of them, and she does make a good quality mold. Wild Time Studios is my favorite and my go-to for the vacuum press, the vacuum form, whatever you want to call them. The plastic molds. My go-to is Wild Time Studios. I'm having a bit of a problem getting this one up, because you know why? Because I haven't really used this one too much. I've only made a few of these. I feel like I'm gonna just pop this right on up and out of the sky here. It's just gonna go flying. Woo! Yes, it did just go flying. All right, let me get this. Alright, so I messed it up a little bit with the detail, trying to push it up and out, because it's not worn yet. I haven't used these. I got these at the end of last season. So fall was long gone by the time that I got these, but they were on special, on sale at the end of the season, so I took advantage of that really good sale, and I got me a bunch of these. So I encourage you guys to look around at what's out there. Look at different suppliers so that you have options, you know. Some people don't like to wait, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks to get their mold. Now this one, you can clearly see how thick and how tall that is. There's not a chance I'm making a bath bomb that tall. You could. I'm not going to, but you could. Anyways, a lot of people don't like waiting that long. So I can tell you, you will not wait that long with ChunkaDust. I just ordered her mold last week, and I already have it. The Maker Shop, you might have to wait maybe a week or so, and then it comes in. Inedible soaps, you get it right away, like right away. This one's a little more difficult when you're not filling it up all the way to the top. Give this another push. All right, let's. Having problems with the details today. I don't know. Maybe it is just way too humid in the facility today. Could be. Like I said, it's 48. I usually don't do. Whoa. I usually don't make bath bombs when it's like that. That's way too humid for me. But girl got to do what a girl got to do, All right, so that's a nice thickness right there. Nice detail, even though I kind of screwed it up a little bit. It's still beautiful. We'll do this leaf next, and then we'll do the pumpkin. If you guys really do your research and look around, you can find some of these vacuum form molds that have the absolute cutest shapes. I have a bunch more coming in next week. Actually, some should be arriving today. But for less than half the cost of the 3D molds, you can get really beautiful, detailed vacuum form molds that produce wonderful looking bath bombs that are so easy to work with, super easy to unmold. All right, there's the oak leaf. Let's whip out this little pumpkin. And I think that's going to be it for this video because it's running really long as it is, so I'm going to have to do some editing to kind of get it down a little bit so it's not quite as lengthy. And I'll wind up painting some of these with the stem and the little face on the pumpkin. Again, this is from the Maker Shop. Yeah, see, this mold will not come all the way up for me because it's just sticking too much. Alright, so this one, the eyes kind of got a little bit imperfections, but at least I didn't break the stem this time. Let's see, what else? I think that's it, right? We did everything. Let's try to do the tub one more time, you guys. Who knows? Maybe just giving it a little bit of a rest. I don't know. I don't see this working for me. Maybe I need to really, really overfill the top of this mold, like really. Push this down in the sides. Alright, that is like really, really overfilled. I mean overfilled. So let's see if that makes any difference. It might. Alright, hold your breath. Okay, you guys, maybe that did it. Maybe overfilling this sucker to the max. I see all these shadows. My camera system is horrible. I'm not seeing any cracks down in there. Okay. Man alive, I'm so scared. Okay, let's get our cardboard. Get our piece of cardboard, and now when I saw her do it on the video, she laid this top part. You see how it's kind of uneven on the top? There you go. You see how it's like sculpted down? So it's not a flat top. So how you're going to be able to really put this down on here and have it be, I don't know. Okay, let's just try it and see. See, now I don't like that. I don't like how it's resting on the top part of the tub. However, there's no cracks in the bottom. So I think that is how you're supposed to do these, you guys. Overfill them. I don't like putting it on the bathtub edge. I think that's going to ruin the design, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to unmold it like that. But here it is. Here's the bathtub. And there's no cracks down in the bottom. So we were able to make a good one. I'm glad we decided to do that again together so we can learn how to do this one together. So I'm going to keep on doing a bunch of those because I have 24 that I need to make. I'm going to do that off camera. And that's going to be it for today, you guys. I got to keep on rolling. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Keep busy. Keep safe. And we'll come back after I'm done doing all the bath bombs today. We'll probably come back on Wednesday and do another video with the bubble frosting and putting all the toys in the embeds and the straw and all the whole 9 yards, the whole thing. Okay, so until we get back together again with that, you guys, take care of yourselves, okay? Be kind and stay humble, and we'll see you soon.